So far this week, we have learned quite a few new coping skills. Now, coping skills are things that we can use anytime we feel sad, mad, angry, bad, just any negative emotion is a great time to whip out a coping skill like deep breathing, progressive muscle relaxation to kind of bring you back to a sense of calm. And that's just what we're practicing. Because when we're in a great mood in the mornings is the perfect time to practice new coping skills. That way they're easier to use when you really need them. Okay. Oh, and there's a cat this morning. Hello, Sully. All right, so far this week we have learned a couple different skills. Those have been something called magic breathing, where we breathe in through our nose and blow out like we're blowing out a candle. It's a wonderful breathing technique that helps to calm your body down. We have also learned about something called grounding, and that's where you check in with each of your 5 senses to make sure that you're out of your head and in the room around you. And yesterday we learned a brand new skill called progressive muscle relaxation, and that's where you tense up your muscles really tight one at a time to release, and they feel a lot better after. All right, and today we're going to learn a technique called mindfulness. And we'll learn more about what that is in just a little bit. So let's get started today with a hello song. Oh, hello, hello, it's time for music. Hello, hello, it's time for music. Hello, hello, it's time for music today. Let's wave hello, wave hello, it's time for music. Can you wave hello? It's time for music. Wave hello, it's time for music today. Let's stomp our feet. Oh, stomp our feet, it's time for music. Stomp our feet, it's time for music. Stomp our feet, it's time for music today. Let's clap our hands. Oh, clap our hands, it's time for music. Clap our hands, it's time for music. Clap our hands, it's time for music today. All right, there's our hello song. Let's keep the party going with some stretching. All right. So for today's stretch, it's going to be a little different than we've done so far this week. We're going to reach our arms way out wide, so everyone go ahead and sit up nice and tall, or you can even stand to do this, but we're going to reach our arms super duper wide and get ready to twist. And we'll twist to one side and twist back to the center. Twist to the other side and twist back to the center. Then we'll go down to touch our toes. Reach up to the sky. Give yourself a big hug and stretch super wide. All right. Those are our movements today. Let's put them to music. Oh, we'll turn to the side, then back to the center. We'll turn to the other side. To the middle we go. Then reach way down low and stretch up super high. We'll give a big hug, then reach way out wide. Let's try that again. Here we go. Get ready to twist. Arms out wide, and we'll turn to the side, then back to the center. Turn to the other side, then to the center we go. We'll reach way down low, and then stretch way up high. How high can you reach? We'll give yourself a big hug, then stretch way out wide. All right. Nice stretching, everyone. We've started to get our bodies warmed up. And let's start with our first coping skill of the day. We're going to do a new version of the skill we learned yesterday. Progressive muscle relaxation. PMR or we'll just call it relaxing our bodies. All right, so this is a song that's going to guide us through squeezing different parts of our body and then letting them go to relax. And you may recognize the tune. Let's start with our hands. I'm gonna squeeze my hands up real tight today. Squeeze my hands, yes, squeeze them tight today. Squeeze our hands up real tight. Can you squeeze? And then we'll let them go. Oh, let your hands go. Shake them a little bit. Because now we're gonna move up to our arms. When we squeeze our arms, we're gonna squeeze them up really tight to our bodies. And when I say so, we'll let go and let any stress just fall out. I'm gonna squeeze my arms up real tight today. Squeeze those arms up so tight today. Squeeze our arms up real tight and then we let them go. Whew. My arms feel better. Next, we'll move up to our shoulders. When we squeeze our shoulders, we'll raise them up really close so that you're trying to put them in your ears. And we won't let go until I say let go. Ready? Time for shoulders. I'm gonna squeeze my shoulders up real tight today. Squeeze them up super high today. Squeeze my shoulders, squeeze them up today until we let them go. All right, our next part of our body we're going to tense and release is our middle. So we're going to curl up into a little ball, tighten those tummy muscles, scrunch up super small. Ready? Here we go. I'm going to squeeze my middle up real tight, curl up in a ball and squeeze real tight. Squeeze my middle up real tight. Keep squeezing until we let it go. Back up tall because we're moving down to our legs. Now when we squeeze our leg muscles, we're going to curl them up to our body so we can squeeze them as tight as we can. Ready? Here we go. I'm gonna squeeze my legs up. Squeeze my legs up real tight. Squeeze those legs up real tight. Keep squeezing until we let them go. All right, we're ready to move on down to our feet. And when we squeeze our feet, you know what to do. Curl your toes under and squeeze so tight. Here we go. I'm gonna squeeze my feet up real tight. Squeeze my feet. Curl my toes and squeeze my feet up real tight until we let them go. Nice job. All right. The next part of our body we're going to relax is our face. Now, this is my favorite part of progressive muscle relaxation, because we get to squinch our face up super tight and make some funny faces while we're doing it. Okay, ready? I'm gonna squeeze my face up real tight. Yeah, squeeze my face up real tight. I'll squeeze my face up real tight until we let it go. Great following along, everyone. All right. For our last piece of the puzzle of progressive muscle relaxation, we're going to put it all together and squeeze our whole body all the way from our toes, legs, shoulders to our face. So to do that, we're going to curl all the way up into a ball, even squeezing our face nice and tight to get out any last bit of stress. Here we go. I'm going to squeeze my body up real tight. How do you all feel now? Hope we feel relaxed and ready to go on with our music session today. Okay, so our brand new coping skill that we're learning today is something called mindfulness. Now, what is mindfulness? Now, mindfulness is similar to being grounded, like we talked about, being present in the room rather than in your head. But, well, the technique we learned called grounding uses our 5 senses. Mindfulness is just a way of directing your thoughts to just be present. Now, it's hard to worry about things in the future, the past, or outside of our control if we're just focusing on one thing here and now. And there's lots of ways that you can be mindful. You can mindfully wash your hands by thinking about the feeling of the soap and the water. You can't think about anything else if your mind is occupied washing your hands. And so we're going to use that same logic today and do some arts and crafts. All right, so for today's activity, I need everyone to go out and grab a couple sheets of paper, a hard surface to draw on, and something to draw with. You probably want 3 colors because we're going to do 3 songs today. All right, and we'll play some grab your paper music while everyone's going to grab some paper and pencils. Grab your paper and pencils, grab your paper and pencils, grab your paper and pencils, 'cause we're gonna draw today. We'll give everyone another round of the song to grab your art supplies. We just need papers and pens, or markers, or crayons, or even paint if it's what you have on hand. Go and grab your paper and pencils, grab your paper or crayons, grab your paper and markers, 'cause now it's time to draw. All right, so now that everyone has had a chance to run out, grab your paper, grab a couple different colors, something fun to draw with. We're going to learn our new coping skill. So this, like I said, is called mindfulness. It's where you're focusing all of your attention on one thing so that your brain doesn't have the space to worry about other things. And we have done this with our magic breathing. Focusing on your breathing is a type of mindfulness. Focusing on petting your animal can be mindful. Today we're going to focus on drawing to be mindful and feel calm. All right, now, but this isn't any old drawing that we're doing today. This is a special challenge art where we are going to draw a brand new way. For this activity, you're going to take whatever you're using to draw, connect it to the paper, and we cannot lift the pencil up until the music is done. So that means we can't pick it up and move to another spot because it's going to stay connected to the page the whole time. And we're not going to draw a picture of a tree or a house or a cat or whatever. We're going to draw the music. Now that may seem a little silly, but we're going to try one together. And then I'm going to play some for you and you're going to try some on your own. All right, so get ready. We're going to connect our pen to the paper and we won't lift it off until the music ends. Here we go. Our first song we are going to draw is My Bonnie Lies Over the Ocean. Draw with me. We'll sing My Bonnie lies over the ocean. My Bonnie lies over the sea. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. Please bring back my Bonnie to me. So it's just scribbles. We'll bring back, oh bring back my Bonnie to me, to me. Bring back, and bring back my Bonnie to me. Wonderful. So this was the path that our pen took during the song today. We'll give it a little title. We'll title it at the bottom. My Bonnie. And we have drawn our first song of the day. What does your song look like? Did your song have lots of loops and squiggles like mine? Or did your song guide you in the shape of a flower? It doesn't matter. Our brains and hands are going to do different things, and that's the fun part, is to see what we create when we're not trying to create anything. All right, now get a brand new sheet of paper, a brand new color, because we're going to try 2 more songs on our own. And I wonder how they're going to be different. Are all of our songs going to be made of squiggles like this? Or maybe some of our songs will have lots of straight lines and jagged edges. Who knows what path our pen will take? But it's your turn to try. All right. The next song we're going to draw is called Nobody Else Like Me. So if you'd like, you can write it at the top of your paper. Get ready. Connect your pen to the paper, 'cause here we go. There's nobody else like me. I'm as happy as I can be. From my head to my toes, yeah, everyone knows there's nobody else like me. Keep drawing and don't lift up your pen, because there's nobody else like me. As the world can plainly see, from the place I reside to the stories inside, there's nobody else like me. Keep drawing and don't lift up your pen. When I can sing a song, la da 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 da, or play along, or whistle, or yodel or Lady T. I love to joke and play. I'm learning new things every day, from tying my shoes to the things on the news. There's nobody else like me. Get ready to end. There's nobody else like me. And lift your pen off as we finish. What did your song look like? Did you create a picture? Did you create more squiggles? Was there geometric patterns? I listened to this song earlier today, Nobody Else Like Me by Marcy Marxer, and I created a page that looked like this. More squiggles. You can kind of follow along. There's nobody else like me. Da, 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 da. Yep, see? That's what the song looked like in my brain. And let's see, is it different or similar to our My Bonnie Lies Over the Ocean? My Bonnie looks a little bit more spread out. I wonder how our next song will be different. All right. Now for our last song that we're going to do our mindful drawing game, we're going to need a new piece of paper and maybe a sunny color. Something like orange, or that you'd see in the sunset, like pink, purple, red. And I wonder how this song will look different. Get ready to connect your pen to the paper. And remember, we're not going to lift off our pencil until the music stops. Ready? Start to draw. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't drawing going. And remember, don't lift your pencil off the paper. Just let it glide around to the music. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Alright, we're gonna sing through it one more time. And don't forget to keep your pen connected to that paper. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Yes, please don't take my sunshine away. And lift that pen off, because we are done. What did your sunshine song look like? Were the colors as energetic as they were in Nobody Else Like Me? Were they as loopy as in My Bonnie Lies Over the Ocean? I'll show you mine. I listened to this song earlier, and I turned my paper this way to draw. And my sunshine song had a lot more weird squiggles to it, but it was very steady throughout the song. Didn't have quite the craziness that Nobody Else Like Me had, or all the loops that My Bonnie had. And so this is an activity that you can try with all of your favorite songs. It's a great way to keep your mind focused on one thing, because it's a little bit tricky to not lift that pen off and move to a new spot on the paper. You have to focus our mind and be mindful to finish this activity, but it's so fun to see what kind of art is created at the end of your favorite songs. All right, so we're going to move on to our next coping skill. We're going to harken back to one that we learned on the first day of this week, on Monday, which is grounding. And as we may remember, that's where we use our 5 senses to bring us out of our head and into the room. And so we have been using a scarf all week to be checking in with our 5 senses, waving it around to see what it does, crinkling it to hear what it does, not tasting it, but smelling it. It smells like laundry detergent, and feeling it to get that sense of touch going. I want to encourage you to find something new in your house to try this activity with today. I found this cute little stuffed crab. It's a beanie baby. His name is Claude, which is hilarious. Can't Claude? And he has sounds, textures, unique smells that we have not messed with today, or not messed with so far. So let's go ahead and find maybe a stuffed animal, a pillow, something random and something new that is safe for you to touch, hold, and smell, and maybe even toss around as we do our grounding activity for today. All right, get ready. Once you found your little item, we're going to start grounding, focusing on our 5 senses. Oh, I feel like I want to ground today. I feel like I want to ground today. It will be a lovely day in a lovely kind of way if I take the time to ground today. Let's start with sight. So take some time, take your object and look at it. What colors is it? Is it big or small? Is it high? Is it low? And you can even toss it around so it's something to follow with your eyes. Get ready? Here we go. Oh, I can use my eyes to ground today. I can use my sight to ground today. Oh, it will be a lovely day in a lovely kind of way if I use my sight to ground today. Next one is our sense of hearing. And so let's pick up your object and see, does it make noise? If you crinkle it, does it make noise? You can hear the little beans in my Beanie Baby do. Maybe you can pat it. You can shake it. See, what can you do to get a little noise out of your object for the day? I can use my ears to ground today. I can use my ears to ground today. It will be a lovely day in a lovely kind of way if I use my ears to ground today. Next sense that we're going to use is our sense of smell. What does your object smell like? I hope it smells good. Mine smells pretty neutral. I can smell whatever you describe an old stuffed animal smells like. It smells warm, smells soft, smells clean. Wonderful. What does yours smell like? Oh, I can use my nose to ground today. Yes, I can use my nose to ground today. Oh, it will be a lovely day in a lovely kind of way if I use my nose to ground today. All right, and since we're definitely not tasting anything that we're holding, unless you chose like a waffle or something, we're going to finish with our sense of touch. So take some time to describe to yourself out loud or in your head what your object feels like. Is it soft or hard? Is it movable or still? Is it light or heavy? Describe it out loud in the comments below or even just in your head what your object feels like. Oh, I can use my hands to ground today. Oh, I can use my hands to ground today. It will be a lovely day in a lovely kind of way if I use my hands to ground today. All right, well, that's our grounding activity for today. So we went through 3 of the 4 coping skills that we have learned. We did some progressive muscle relaxation where we go through our body piece by piece to squeeze really tight and release to feel relaxed. We learned a brand new coping skill called mindfulness, where you focus your thoughts on one thing at a time to be present and focused. And we practiced our skill from day 1, grounding, where we used our 5 senses, the exception of taste, if you didn't use food for this, to bring us out of our head and into the world around us. Well, thank you for joining me, Abby, and ToneWorks Music Therapy for Music in the Morning with Abby. I'll see you all tomorrow. Let's sing goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. It's been good to see you. Oh, yeah. Goodbye, everybody. It's been good to see you. All right. Well, our music time is done, and we had a lot of fun. It's been good to see you. All right. I'll see everyone tomorrow. Have a great day.